Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and today I am at an abandoned textile mill. I've been to this location several times. I actually videoed it once here recently, but I didn't really care for the video, so I've decided to go ahead and reshoot it. Looking up at the chimney here, smokestack. This site, pretty interesting, but very run down. I'll go ahead and step in here. I believe this site was actually built in the late 1800s and served as a textile mill up until, I want to say, the 1950s, 1960s. I'm probably going to have to look up the history again and put it in the description. You know, I'm kind of bad at actually like finding out the history before I explore a place. 1 day time clocks, what that said. Yeah. I have to be very careful in this place, as you can probably already tell by my panning around. A lot of these floors are made of wood. They're pretty thick, but I'm sure you could see the collapses that are now behind me. This place is very old, run down. Just walked into a bathroom. Some areas like this here looks like the floor. I don't know if it's sloped because they for proper water drainage, or if it's because it's about to come down. Obviously, I shouldn't be walking on it, but it does feel like it's a concrete floor in this bathroom. So let's see what we have. Not sure. No, that's just random paperwork. And my first time coming to this site, I just drove up to it, and it was fenced, but the gate was wide open, and I figured, well, I'll go ahead and come in, and I kind of started walking around, taking pictures like I do, and at one point, I had this old freight elevator. It's made of wood, some of it is. At one point, I heard a truck driving down the road, heading out. I kind of hid myself in the building and waited for him to go by and figured I was okay, so I went ahead and started walking back towards my car, which I left in about the only place I could, in a really obvious place, and I see this other truck coming up, and he clearly saw me, so I went ahead and walked up to him, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh boy, I'm going to be told to leave. The first thing he asked me was, who are you with? I said, pardon me? He said, are you with one of the construction companies? I said, no, I'm just an urban photographer, urban explorer. And he seemed kind of interested in, that kind of a hobby, and we were talking about that, and I said, well, if I'm not supposed to be here, I mean, I'll leave if I have to. He says, oh, no, it's okay. He says, hell, we've already had, people come by here all the time, and we've already had all the scrappers and squatters and all this other stuff around here. I said, well, I didn't see any no trespassing signs. That gate was open. He said, hell, they stole the no trespassing signs. We had a nice conversation. He basically told me, you know, I guess giving me permission without giving me permission officially. He said, you know, if you want to go in there and walk around, that's fine, but just be aware that it is very dangerous in there, and you know, you don't want to go through a floor or get cut on something. He said, you know, if you end up getting lost in there, might be a while before they find you. I told him I appreciate it. I said, oh, I will definitely keep that in mind. They actually had that gate closed for a while. It looks like they've done a little bit of sealing in here. I guess kind of a half-ass attempt at locking the place down, but once again, the gate was open, so I figured I'd go ahead and come back. I definitely wanted to do a video. There's just not a whole lot in this room. Well, there's a bunch of junk in this room, as you can see. Old barrels and stuff. Really like the peely paint. I have a pretty good idea of what that's supposed to be. Sorry it keeps showing up on camera so much. You can tell there is a little bit of vandalism in here, although not as much as you would expect, really. There's an evacuation route sign, an old office. I don't know if you guys heard it on the camera. That's a train. A second ago, you probably heard ding, 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 ding. There's one of those railroad crossings. Not too far from here, and that sound, of course, is the train whistle. Train going by. Which makes me think I probably, if I'd have known it was coming, I probably would have started this video in another part of this plant that we'll be seeing. There's a pretty cool, I don't know exactly what, I guess it was like a bridge that connected, like a covered walkway that connected two buildings here. This place is really huge. I've only really been in this building. It connects these two plant buildings, and I guess they used it for forklifts and stuff, hauling freight and whatever. It'd just be easier if you guys see it, so we'll get over there. Let's see here. Yeah, it crosses right over the railroad tracks. I will say, I am not going to walk all the way across it to the other side, because I don't know, it's not in good condition. I've actually walked across, and the other building was so collapsed in such horrible condition, I didn't even feel like walking into it. I was like, well, this is kind of a wasted effort. That could have ended really badly, but fortunately didn't. Alright, let's see here. We're going to come back around this way. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a second, and I will be right back with y'all. Alright, I have returned. I'm kind of back where I started. Decided to go ahead and pause it so there wouldn't be like a whole bunch of backtracking. So now, this is this is where I guess I should have started the video. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and get to see a train. Whoa. I almost got unlucky there. That was squishy. See a train go over. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and see this wooden floor is not in good condition. I'm going to step over here. This, as I recall, it's like a bunch of what used to be offices in this building, or in this part of the building. You can see massive holes in the floor right there, so we are not going to walk in there. Gotta look around over here. Okay, let's go check out this tunnel I was telling you about. I'd hate to sit here and talk about a tunnel and then not show it to y'all. Free meth. Ugh. I think that's relatively new, actually, that graffiti. Yeah, there's our first hole over here. There's a sign in Spanish. This is about as close as I'm going to get to it because you can see the floor is horrible. And this is our tunnel. Yeah, this connects to another building across the railroad tracks. Like I said, I think it was probably used primarily for forklifts. I know there's a sign. There's a sign over here somewhere that says something about like forklift speed limit. You see these bumpers on each side. Look out here, you can see there's a building over there. See, this here, it actually feels kind of stable. Doesn't mean that it is, but it feels like it. See, there's here's some railroad tracks here. Y'all can see there's another mill in the distance that I don't think was necessarily related to this mill. Wow, that would have been cool to have the train come right under us. Hole in the wall. I think we'll come up here where this is in a lot better condition than I remember it being. Mostly. The train tracks again. And here's the other side. And then they have mirrors here. Look at this. Hey. Okay, so we did pretty much walk up the entire length of it. Okay, we might as well just go a little bit further. Yeah, here's the other part of the mill. Yeah, this building I've never been in. Yeah, look at this. Even from here, you should be able to tell how terrible condition that's in over there. And the building I was in really isn't in great condition either, but okay. Still, this is really bad over here. Okay. Yeah, it gets spongy looking and I can see daylight through the floor. So this is as far as we're going to go here. I'm I am going to go ahead and pause the video after we look at the chimney again. This is how far we've come. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. It'll be a split second for you guys, and then I will return. We'll continue our tour. Alright, everybody. I've returned safely from the tunnel. We're now in another part of this mill. So, really doing my best to condense some of my videos as far as getting everything there is to see pretty much into one, instead of having to do a part one, part two. Of course, some places are just so big that you really can't help but do that, but and you know, there's quite a lot to see here, but it's big enough you have to keep backtracking, going back and forth. These here, I'm not entirely sure. I guess they would be water tanks, maybe. Something, I don't know, something electrical. I would think probably water. I'm not really sure. Those are pretty cool. I want to be going down there. There's some pretty cool sights. Rack. We have an office. Material safety data sheet. There's all kinds of catalogs and stuff here. Tool storage. Downstairs. I've always thought this place is really creepy, but really cool. Just not a whole lot back here. Some of the brickwork is really interesting. And before you all ask, I've never been in here, and I don't really intend to go in. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of interest in there. I don't know. This might actually be the chimney, if I'm not mistaken. There's really not a whole lot down here. These quarters, you can see, it looks like maybe where the ashes, like where they put stuff to burn in there. I don't know what those are exactly. Like the cleaning, like where they clean out the ash and stuff, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the chimney. I got a big pipe. And we're coming here. And behold, giant boilers. Oh yeah. This is probably my favorite room in this whole place. Those fences you see right here up against the doors, these are new. These weren't here the first time I came in. Or the second time, or the third time. Oh, maybe we weren't. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember where the chimney is. I was looking for the chimney or the smokestack. Look at that. Unfortunate. Somebody had to hit it with graffiti, but that is impressive. I guess maybe that's where the door would have been. The cover. So it looks like it was hinged. Or is still hinged. Close that front. We have some numbers. So cool. Ow. Oh, I just got a text from one of my exploring buddies. Since I'm using my phone, my texts come right up. They just don't make the annoying sound while I'm videoing. And actually, me and him, we've actually explored this place together. Had a good time. Yeah, this is the boiler room. All right. Yep. I want to say it's about 11 o'clock right now in the morning. I know it's kind of a random thought, but I was just thinking, like, whenever I headed out, it feels like about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but it's like, it was 10 o'clock when I left. It's just weird. Maybe it's like daylight savings time is approaching. Who knows? Okay. I'm coming around over here. There's one more area I want to get to. And I can't remember if I can access it. I think I can access it over here. I might have to pause again. All kinds of sites everywhere. Oh. That looks collapsed in there. I'm not going to mess around with that. This looks kind of collapsed too, but I think I am going to mess around with this. Alright. Or no, well, let's see, I can't remember where exactly I have to go. Here's the, I think this is the first floor, right? Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what, I really don't want to spend too much time searching around, and obviously you can tell how dangerous this looks. This looks very dangerous. I'm going to go find the location of the area I want to be in. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, so. Sorry, I try not to be wishy-washy when it comes to a possibility of falling through a wooden floor. Alrighty, people. I'll see you on the other side. By which I mean, you know, the other side of the plant, not the other side of life. So I'll be back. Alright, folks. I'm back, present and accounted for. We are now on the first floor of this mill. I was actually going to start further back over that way, but like all of a sudden I heard this weird popping sound. It sounded like it came from something in this already collapsing section. I figured, yeah, I don't want my luck to run out and something fall on me. So we're just gonna start here, head back over this way. This is where I came from. You can see what kind of condition this place is in. We got some peely paint, some pretty cool brickwork. That ceiling, sagging bad. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of, not really rooftop, but we're gonna go up to the roof. As a note, before I do this, I want y'all to know, now this floor here is kind of sketchy, but the stairs that I'm taking will be concrete, and I'm going to pop into this room real quick. This is kind of neat. It's like an old storage room. But yeah, those stairs are in pretty good condition. I've been up. It's up to one of the little, I guess they're called cupolas. More free drugs, yay! All right, let's go. Ew. This part, this floor feels like it wants to sag. Okay, here's our staircase. Look at all the peely colors of paint. This is actually pretty cool. We'll be going all the way up there. A lot of debris on these stairs. This is where I came in. I don't know how I did it either. Look at this. This arch is really cool. Okay. I'm already starting to sweat. It's pretty cool in here, and I mean, it was supposed to get relatively warm for the temperature, but I always overdress because I feel so cold when I go outside this time of year. A lot of this graffiti is new, like pretty new. Okay, there's our... You hear the stairway, my footsteps echoing, boom, boom. Alrighty, here we go. Get those glass blocks. Those are cool. I see one busted one. The rest of them seem to be pretty well intact. Oh, there's a bunch of them that got broke. Oh, not getting good light. Okay, there we go. It's better. That old blanket's been laying there for a while. I kind of wonder if that meant somebody was living here. It's hard to say. And then there's these stairs. Me and my buddy dubbed these the stairs to nowhere. It's just nothing. Stop right there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check out the roof here. We're not going to get on the roof. You can probably already see it is covered in tar paper, and it is not in good condition. I'm kind of sitting on this little sill. There's the chimney right here. That is pretty cool. Usually when I come up here, there's vultures sitting, flying around. Yeah. Not a great view, but a pretty cool view. I would kind of like to go in there, but I'm not going to. It's just too dangerous. Even for C4 Explorer, sometimes there can be something too dangerous. All right, folks. Well, it looks like I've hit just over 30 minutes. This is pretty much what I'm going to be able to explore in this mill. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We're going to take another look at this peely paint. I want to thank y'all for watching. And of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to keep that stupid graffiti out of the shot. You know, of course, I appreciate all your comments and your viewings. And I will have other videos on the way. So, you know, of course, be on the lookout for all those. Let's see here. I'm still looking around. You know how bad I am at signing off. So, anyway, this has been my explorer of an abandoned textile mill. So, once again, I hope y'all enjoy. Thank you again. This is C4 Explorer signing off. Have a great day. Goodbye.